Boy, do we have a lot to talk about. It's very windy, but significantly cooler this morning, Court. When I stepped outside, you almost need a light jacket.
I would recommend one, Kelly, and it's one of those things where because of the wind, the cooler temperatures might not get quite as much attention, but it's going to be an impact, and you're certainly going to feel it on your way out the door this morning as well. Now, of course, the big issue and impact we're dealing with today, the strong winds, dry conditions driving high fire danger. In fact, today we're in the critical range, breezy and warming through your weekend. So fire danger staying somewhat elevated, but it's nothing compared to today. And then as we head through your extended forecast, the big impact becomes the heat. Triple-digit high temperatures, the first of the year, possible in your extended forecast. Now this morning, the cooler temperatures have actually prompted a frost advisory to be issued for Trinity County through 9 a.m. Temperatures at the moment are in the 50s in the valley. That's a big drop compared to the 70s we had yesterday morning at this time, 40s to 50s in the foothills, and we're mostly in the 30s in the mountains. Of course, the biggest impact and concern today is fire danger. The red flag warning for high fire danger in effect for the valley and foothills through 8 p.m. this evening due to the strong winds, low humidity, and our dry fuels. Winds gusting potentially up to 55 miles an hour today in the valley, and for areas of the foothills, especially the canyons, gusts up to 60 miles an hour, not out of the question. That's why we also have wind advisories in effect for the valley, foothills, and northern Sierra. This will extend through 5 p.m. this evening in the valley and through 11 a.m. this morning in the foothills and northern Sierra. Sustained winds right now, 26 miles an hour for Redding and Red Bluff out of the north, 21 miles an hour for Chico. So you can see the strongest winds are along I-5. And 8 a.m. we're still clocking those gusts in the 40 to 50 mile an hour range this morning. Those winds do get a little bit lighter by noon. Redding still gusting up to 37 miles an hour, while most valley areas have those gusts under 30 miles an hour. And then tonight by 5 p.m. those gusts are only up to around 20, maybe 25 miles an hour. Now they pick up a little bit as we head into the morning hours tomorrow, but then they taper back off tomorrow afternoon, and we're left with lighter winds for most of Saturday. But Sunday, another round of gusty winds will be possible. The latest projections have winds picking up Sunday night into Monday, and fire danger elevated to start next week. Now, satellite and radar showing you clear skies right now, and what's driving our forecast is this area of low pressure to our east that's driving the wind, and then of course the ridge of high pressure off the coast that's keeping us dry and somewhat warm. Temperatures slightly above average for this time of year. So what we're seeing really setting up our pattern is that low pressure driving the wind, and then as that starts to exit off to the east through the weekend, high pressure begins to build in. This is going to result in some warming on the way from Saturday into Sunday, but really the bigger warming is going to be early to midweek next week as that starts to move inland, and that is why we're seeing that chance for triple-digit heat on the way in your extended forecast. Highs today mostly low to mid 70s in the northern mountains, 60s for most Sierra and Cascade locations, foothills in the 60s to 70s for your afternoon. And if you're in the valley today, it's low to mid 80s. So around, if not slightly above average high temperatures, sunny skies with windy conditions throughout the day, mid 80s in the mid valley. And Kelly, in that Storm Tracker 7-day forecast where your weekend's always in view, mid 80s with high fire danger and gusty winds today. Fire danger somewhat elevated Saturday. Temperatures heating up into the mid to upper 80s. 80s to lower 90s Sunday, and then mid 90s early next week, with triple-digit heat looking very likely Wednesday of next week before a little drop in temperatures late next week. And Kelly, I do want to mention as well the Redding Rodeo and Glenn County Fair, as well as the Chico State graduation, heating up through those events through the weekend, but the heat fairly manageable. The wind, that's the big problem, and that subsides late today.